onto the field as well. Our two central umpires, Darren Poole and Kelly James, out there today, all wired up. I might even have a bit of a chat to him. My name's Rodney Thornton. Buckets to the locals. As the young gentlemen out there, and some old ones, go through their paces in the warm-up. Joined in the commentary box. He's doing a bit of timekeeping today, but he might add the odd special comment. Johnny Hewlett, ex-president, retired. How are you, mate?
Tired without the re, I think, yeah. But no, well, thank you, Buckets. Good to see a lovely day here for football. Be better if it was raining, but that's all right. It's on its way. It'll happen.
Yeah, it's a belter of a day. It's an absolute scorcher. Be in the mid to high 20s, I reckon. 24. It feels hotter than 24. We are in the commentary box here. Bit of glass, bit of tin above us. And first game for our cameraman, James. James comes from Southern Cross, making his debut on the camera. And I reckon he's all over it. He's all over it. Confident young man that he is. Hyden boys coming in as a group. And the game will be running shortly. We'll be back to you in a moment. Welcome back to the Eastern Districts Football League, proudly sponsored by Meriden McIntosh and Son and Warringah. We're here at the ceremony for the Anzacs. Magnificent Hyden Kalgarin Football Club hosting the Corrigin Tigers today. Beautiful weather conditions. We've got the toss of the coin. Declan Rendell, the captain of the Corrigin Tigers, has won the toss and elected to kick down to the trees down at the northern end. Obviously looking for a bit of shade down there. Might be playing out of a forward pocket early. I wouldn't have thought so. Straight into the middle for that man. More likely ex-captain of the Corrigin Tigers, premiership captain, Kendall Whitworth. He'll be down in the shadows. Oh, he's there. He's in the back line. That's the hot tip. The hot tip. The Corrigin Tigers break and start heading to their positions. Just like to acknowledge some of our sponsors for the EDFL. Obviously our major sponsor is the Meriden Macintosh and Sons, Rob Pawley and Co. up there in Meriden. Warringah, Elders, Nutrient Ag, RSM Accountants, Byfields, Crisp Wireless, Dyson Jones, Maxi Point, and today's round sponsor, Sports Power Narrogin. All your sporting goods. Get down there and see Lindsay and Katrina George down in downtown Narrogin. Our umpires are heading to the corners of the square. And the game is due to start very shortly. Sam Want, the captain for Hyden Kalgarin Saints. And Declan Rendell, captain for the Corrigin Tigers. Umpire holds the ball aloft, sirens off, and we're into it. Ball into the air. Ruckman go at it. No clear winner. Corrigin win it out of the middle. Chip kick to the wing. That looks like a Prosser. Will Prosser. Yep, drives it down into the half-forward line, and the ball rushes over the sideline, over the boundary. It has. Very relaxed whistle from the boundary umpire. Instructed to throw it in. Ruckman go at it. Chapman got his hands to it first. Good tackle by the Hyden player on the Corrigin on baller. Joined in the commentary box by our timekeepers, Hinky and Hewitt. Mister.
No,
it's older than dust. Play goes on the far side. My eyesight's dodgy as it is, but it looks like we're in a nightclub back in the 80s. The inversion layer of smoke. This window needs a bit of a clean, Craig. What do you reckon?
She'll be right.
She'll be right. We'll struggle through.
Might be the glasses.
Could be the glasses. It's just my eyes. Come on, John Boy, it's just my eyes. Yep. Ball gets driven into the forward line. Well done to the Hyden player. Hands on it first. Well, that looked like a throw, but I'm 150 metres away. What would I know? Comes to the Corrigin player. Snaps on the left foot. Players go at it. Good grab. The back of the two-man pack. Graydon Bartlett, the veteran. He is literally older than dust. Number 16, Graydon Bartlett. He could be the snake goal kicker this year. Simon Duckworth got off to a flyer last week. Kicked a lazy 5, I think, up at Southern Cross for the Cool and Continent Blues. What can Bartlett do? Traditional backman. He's jailed it. Corrigin with the first. 1 goal to Corrigin. Hyden yet to take it past the centre line. Corrigin coming off a defeat in round 1 against a very fleet-footed Burracoppin Cats.
They played well.
They were very, very slick by all accounts. And Hyden coming off a tough defeat to the New Carney Demons up there in Demonland in Merredin. Ball back in the middle, umpire Poole. Ruckman go at it, no clear winner. Ball comes to Trent James, quickly puts it on the right foot. Good little nudge there, gets a player out of the pack. Declan Randell ducked into it. Play on, said the umpire. Hands free. Lane, hands over. Outnumbered Hyden. Corrigin have got the ball out the back, but they need to get it moving. They're swarming. The Hyden Kalgarin players. Good kick and a good grab. He breaks free. Corrigin player is out. Will Prosser out in the open. Drives it. That looks like a Coppin. Jared Coppin, son of the publican. Scotty drives it into the 50 and it's headed over to the sandpit. Time over it here. Boundary umpire ready to throw it in. Chapman the ruckman up against Brown. Chapman the reigning Miller medalist, Cosgrove medalist, and the Corrigin medal. The HW Gaffer medal as well. Three medals in the one season. A fair effort from the big man. He's got his skates going. His Hyden, however, have chipped it up to half forward. Good grab. That looks like Eli. Yep, Eli. What's his... Alexander. How could I miss that? He drives it out onto his right, deep. Going back, fingertips for Lane, was it? Didn't get to it. Corrigin have got hold of it, but they've turned the ball over. Quick hands by the Hyden player. Knew he was in trouble. Long handball out in front of... Ooh, who's that there? Number... Jake Black. Back. Jake Back. New recruit. Correct. Where's he come from? Hinky? Perth. Got one from out west. They usually come from out east at Hyden, Kalgarin. Well done by Want on his hands and knees, but the ball comes out. Who's that picking the ball up? Chapman. Good hip and shoulder. Both players rebound up. Umpire Poole says that's a bit of a sling tackle. The young man gets up gingerly. Number 21, Zach Kubules. Taking his time. Drives it up to the pavilion wing. Ruckman players go at it. There's a hold. Free kick. There was 3 Hyden players, 1 Corrigin player, and he's the one who's come out for holding the man in the contest. He'll kick it long. Riley Burton, I think it is. Down. Oh, that's a good grab. No, didn't hold on to it long enough, says umpire Kelly. And the ball will be thrown in on the half-forward flank for Corrigin. Good throw in. It'll go to ground. No, umpire Kelly, James says, we better have a repeat throw in. Give it a hoik, young man. He's about 6'4". Doesn't have to throw it far. That's better. The ruckman go at it. No clear winner. Trent James, another one. Drives it long, but Declan Randell, solid cross half back. The captain chips it forward. Blake Dixon, the Tamman boy. Back from a knee injury. Drives it forward to... don't know who that is. Number 2, Nicholas Bowe. Webster drives it into the 50. And there's that man again. Graydon Bartlett. Geez, he likes the shade.
He loves the shade.
He's got, I noticed on the way out, he's got a bit of cream on the nose, the cheeks, and the entire head.
Yeah, well, there's a fair solar panel.
It is. Yes, some of us are blessed with some hair and some of us are blessed with none. I think he chooses to shave his off. But I'll tell you what, don't worry about his hairstyle. He's jailed another one. 2 from 2 for Big Grado. Corrigin, 2 goals. Hyden Kalgarin yet to score. Players are set in the middle again. Umpire Poole strolls in. Ruckman go at it. Corrigin again. Dixon shanks it out onto the half-forward line, into the 50 now. There's a race for it. Good pick-up. Little nudge in the side. Oh, tackle. Over the boundary line. It'll be a throw-in. The new rules this year. Umpires and players adjusting. Yes, they're just marking the mark. Obviously, he's called play on now. Don't worry about the man on the mark. He drives it in. Hyden player takes the mark. Chips it sideways, 15.1 metres. Comes around on his left. Straight to the big ruckman, opposition ruckman Chapman. He just gobbles them up. You can't kick it there, son. Breaks it inside, kicks it to the true centre half forward. There's that man again, Graydon Bartlett. Chips it sideways to his side kick out there, and that is... Gee whiz, that's a long way away.
It is a long way away.
It's a Corrigin player.
You got that right?
They've got the Anzac Guernseys on today. They look magnificent, John Boy.
Very impressive. Had to wear them last week too, Buckets.
Had to wear them last week. The new jumpers didn't turn up. Well, he's kicked that one and just to behind. Hyden player to take it out from fullback. Gets the hurry up from umpire Kelly James. Short kick. I think that's Brown in the back pocket. Has a look over the far side. No risk there unless Bartlett gets to it. Just in time. I think that's James, is it? Number 4. That'll be our little man, Jack Want. He's turned it over at the half-forward line for Corrigin. Drives it deep. Good hands. Oh, would have been mark of the day so far. Might have won some Archie's thongs. And there's a throw. Umpire Poole says, no, you've thrown that. Hands it back to the Hyden player. Mitch Lane, is it? Sam Want. They could have been twins, I reckon.
Dumb and Dumber.
Well, they're a fair way away from me, and they do run the same. They're quick, same athletic build. And he's kicked that out to the sideline. He's kept it in. Well done, Hyden play. But now it's 3-1, but good effort. Flicks it over the top. Turns onto his right. Oh. And straight down the throat of the Hyden player on the last line of defence. Hyden having trouble getting it out of the shadows. Kicks it to the far side. Lockie Moritz moved himself into the play. Good chip kick there. Just chipping it forward quietly. Still in the defensive 50. Jack Want. What's he doing back there? He loves that sign over there, the Hyden Hotel. He'd know a bit about it, I reckon. Young Wanty. The ball goes over the boundary line. Hyden players disputing it should be their kick. There'll be none of that, says the umpire. It'll be a throw in. Good throw by the boundary umpire. Write his name down for the final series. Umpire Poole comes in, says, give it to me, I'll throw it up, lads. Ruckman go at it. No clear winner. Stacks on the mill. 2 Hyden players tackling the Corrigin player to the ground. Poole says, give it back to me. We'll go again. Good hands by the ruckman from Corrigin, but taken sharked by the Hyden player. That's a throw. Lockie Moritz with the ball on the wing. Drives it long to the 50. Good kick. Good mark. Want. 5 foot nothing. Prosser couldn't get over the top for the fist. Want plays on. Drives it to the full forward. Push out by the fullback. Good work. The umpire was front and centre. He wasn't going to see that. And there'll be another ball up on the 50-metre arc. The corner of the square. They could almost be joined dot for dot. The shortest oval in the league. Players throw themselves on the ball. Oliver Real in there, I think it was. Ruckman again go at it. Chapman, the definitive winner of the knock. Oh, that could have been in the back, but past captain, premiership captain, Kendall Whitworth hands the ball nicely to the umpire. He'll get some votes today for that for sure. Lockie Moritz drives through, but left the ball behind. Good grab. Ethan Bradley takes the mark. Late inclusion, I believe. Drives it long to the man down front. He's got his hands to it again, Bartlett. He'll manhandle whoever's down there. James, I think it is. They flick it out the front. Oh, a little sidestep from Coppin. Is it? Zach Kabules. What a fantastic finish. Had to sidestep. Did it beautifully. And Corrigin have scored another one. Bartlett would be filthy about not getting his hands on that. Corrigin, 3 goals, 1-19. Hyden Kalgarin into their 50 once. It's a tough day so far for the Hyden boys. The ruckmen go at it. Mackenzie Brown up against Chapman, Joshua Chapman. Both go at it. Or was it Chapman in the ruck? No. Number 25, Riley Burton it was. Good kick into the 50. Oh, you've ducked into that, sunshine. You're gone. Oh, the umpire. He said, no, you've got him high. The captain of Corrigin, Declan Rendell.
Not a bad effort for Jack to get someone high.
Very difficult for him to get someone high, but he's moving well. He's not going to let Declan Rendell get any easy ones today. Out of fullback. Nicholas Bowe, he's been busy. Chip kicks to Riley Hill. He kicks it to his teammate, has been intercepted with a punch. Oh, that's a throw. Free kick, Hyden. Bit of remonstrating there from a couple of the Corrigin supporters on the far side. It wouldn't be the players. Chip kicked it inside and has been intercepted by Riley Hill. This time he drives it out to the half back line. That looks like a Corrigin player's got his hands on it. Certainly has. Gives it to his teammate. Prosser is it. Drives it forward. It was Ollie McCleary. Jeez, they've got a lot of triplets out there on the far side. Yes, we need to remind them at quarter time there's 2 sides of the oval and this is the better side to play. Hyden, chip kick out of the contest. It's a running race now. Number 23, who's that? Eli Alexander. Hyden players saying, well, what about me? What a classic song. What about me?
Try humming buckets.
No, certainly can't sing.
Is that how you serenaded your lovely wife?
No, there was none of that. Ball comes over to the middle of the ground. Nice hip and shoulder by the Hyden player, but the Corrigin player, too strong, picks it up. Wobbly kick into the 50. There's that man, Graydon Bartlett. He's like a defenceman in the attacking 50, but Darcy Dixon. Oh, well done, Mackenzie Brown with a little smother. And Hyden have tied it up, and it is holding the ball, dropping the ball. There'll be a lot of time left in this quarter. About 15 minutes or so in. Ball gets kicked out wide. Hyden player kicks forward. Hyden move forward into the 50. Little technical issue there. Ball's thrown up in the pocket. Hyden player grabs it and has received a free kick for the high tackle. Jack Want. Now, he will be a big chance here because training on a Tuesday night for Jack Want would consist of a fair bit of this, kicking around the corner from 20 out. And he's jailed it! Kicked it around the corner. Henke, would that be a fair comment? Jack do a fair bit of goal kicking at training?
On Tuesday? Wasn't here.
you weren't here or he wasn't here?
I wasn't. Thursday specialist.
Oh, Thursday specialist, eh? Just up for team selection night. Yep. Well, every club's got about a dozen of those guys, so you're not alone. Hyden on the scoreboard. Jack Want with the major.
You've done something to
Number 17 for Hyden. Cameron James.
Yep.
Yeah, he's playing with his shorts or playing with his leg. Might have done a hamstring. Jeez. Good ruck knock by the Corrigin. Ruckman got up high. Knocked it to centre half forward. They've got their hands on it too. Bo, I think it is. Nicholas drives it forward to that man, Grado Bartlett. Jeez, he loves scragging people. He's strong. But Hyden have pushed it out to the wing. Scramble it forward. Good interception there. Corrigin play through the little dummy hand pass. Well done. They'll chip it around the corner. That's not 15. Play on. Hyden have got the ball. They've been able to turn it over. Well done. Number 2, you've walked into that tackle. That's holding the ball. Dropping the ball. Whatever you want it to be. It's Corrigin's free kick, and it's that captain again, Declan Rendell, setting a high example. Chips it forward. Kabules. He's been busy. See how he goes once he gets in the third quarter. This heat might sort a few of these lads out. Drives it to the half-forward flank. Hyden just can't get their hands on it at the moment. Not falling their way. Great pick-up by the Corrigin player. Drives it over the top of the umpire's head. Declan Hughes. Making it look easy. Just picked it up with the one hand. Corrigin, 4 goals, 1. 25. My maths is right. To Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Just the solid 1 goal. Goal kickers so far. Bartlett with 2. Kabules 1. And Hughes with 1. From Corrigin. And Jack Want, the sole goal kicker for the Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Ruckman waiting for the ball and the umpire. Pretty warm out there today. Looks like there's a few hands on hips, hands on heads. We're doing it pretty tough up here, aren't we, cameraman James? Ball in the air. Ruckman go at it again. Corrigin again. Swings out onto his left foot. Finger tipper for the Corrigin player. Couldn't get hold of it. Kick forward off the ground by the Corrigin player. What will it be here? A throw-in. Ooh. New rules. Maybe, maybe not. Might be inside the 50. Let's not split hairs. We're 150 metres away. Boundary umpire, that's a good throw. Ruckman go out. Mackenzie Brown thumps it into his teammate's head. That's Jack James. Picked up by Corrigin. Bo gets his kick away. Hyden player in front. Geez, looks like they're double teaming Bartlett now. Hyden breakaway to the far side. They've got nothing to go forward here, but players streaming across the field. Eli Alexander, that's a good lead from off the wing. At the true centre-half back position on the far side. Good kick. Oh, finger tipper for the Hyden player. He couldn't get hold of it, but good recovery. But an even better tackle by the Corrigin player. Umpire says, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Bit of finger pointing by the umpire. Throws it high into the air. Lockie Moritz sharks it. Drives it into the 50. Eli Alexander, good hands. Hands it over to Scott Parr. Now, he's kicked it behind. Pretty rare for Parr to miss from there. 29 metres out. They all pull together at centre-half forward as the ball comes back from yonder out on the netball courts. Obviously combined sports today. Netball, bit of hockey on. Ball's driven out to the far side. That's a good kick. Prosser, I think it was, on the end of it, but he couldn't keep hold of it. The Hyden player drives it in. Intercepted. Whitworth, what's he doing down back? Oh, on that trusty, what foot is it? We don't really know. It's a good grab. Good grab by number 18, I think it is. Matthew Coleman. He chips it back. Oh, these guys are just knocking up possessions. There's no stats around here, gentlemen. Whitworth has to look down to see where his feet are before he drops the ball. Oh, it's a good little kick he had, but his mates turned it over. That looks like Alex James on the end of it. But unfortunately hasn't made the distance. Chip kick forward. Bo again. Good little kick forward too. He might get it back here. No, they've decided to drive it over the far side. Coppin, good hands out in front of his opposition player. Drives it along. That is a raking kick down to Bartlett. He gets a little nudge, but no free kick there. Hyden player recovers. Chips it out sideways. And that looks like a want. He drives it to his teammate. Waiting. Gets the handball back to Want. Sam chips it inside. That's good hands. Eli Alexander, is it? Good hands. He'll kick from the true 50 metres on the siren. So he's going to have to kick this from 49, 50 metres. All the tall timber from Corrigin's heading back. Whitworth may just decide to stand on someone's shoulders to get a touch. Drives it long. Drifting. Far side. Just the minor score. Corrigin, 4 goals, 1. 25. Lead the Hyden Kalgarin Saints. 1 goal, 2. 8. 7. 8. Jeez, until where I went to school. Not maths class anyway. We'll take a little break and be back for the second quarter of the Macintosh Eastern Districts Football League match between Hyden Kalgarin Saints and the Corrigin Tigers here at the Hyden Oval. Welcome back to Hyden Oval for this round 2 match in the Meriden Macintosh and Son and Warringah Eastern Districts Football League round 2 match. The Corrigin Tigers are being hosted by the Hyden Kalgarin Saints on a magnificent day weather-wise. Sun's out, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful flying conditions. And for all our farmers out there, hoping there's a bit of moisture on the way this week. Fingers crossed for all those out in the tractors, boom sprays, etc. Just like to thank the Hyden Kalgarin Football Club. They've got a couple of sponsors who have contributed towards today's live streaming. Elders Hyden, Sherry and Lee James, across the road there. Appreciate their support of the Eastern Districts Football League and the Hyden Kalgarin Saints Football Club. Great supporters, Sherry and Lee James, and Big Rig Repairs and Maintenance, Chris and Courtney Chilcock, up in the industrial area, I think. All things trucking, cartage, grain, lime, fertiliser, and also maintenance on all the big gear. Thanks to Chris and Courtney Chilcock for their support. And the filming footy sponsors, Great Southern Fuels, John O'Neill, although he's not with us at the moment, he's just swanning around on Hamilton Island, doing it pretty tough, I believe. And he's probably walking in the footsteps of one of the greats of the EDFL, who was over there a fortnight ago. The footsteps are probably still there. Ian Snogger Downsborough had a week or so over there in Hamilton Island. There was talk he wasn't coming home.
That's what he calls Snogger now, John Farnham.
John Farnham, is it?
Well, he's retired and come back. He's retired and then come back again, and he's probably going to do a comeback tour next year too, I suppose.
Oh, he will. Great man, Ian Downsborough. Borough Cop and Cats legend. And a bit of a legend around the AFL back in his playing days with the West Coast Eagles, Port Adelaide, and then Adelaide. And if anybody wants to hear a good yarn about the AFL in the 90s, Ian Downsborough is your man. He's always got a good story to tell about his days. He was there with the inaugural match for Port's inaugural match, named on the bench, and he was the first man off the field that night to go straight to the bar. Anyway, we're back into the action here. Second quarter. Umpire Poole holds the ball aloft. Timekeepers say, let's go. Chapman back in the ruck against Mackenzie Brown. Good win of the ruck tap by... is it Chapman? Yep, it is Chapman. Deceivingly alike, the two ruckmen. Ball's gone to the centre-half forward line for Hyden. Umpire will come in and throw it up. Yeah, so Great Southern Fuels obviously filming footy sponsors, as AFRI, who are sponsoring Mark of the Day. But don't forget, this is the Macintosh and Son Eastern Districts Football League. Corrigin have tied it up over the far side. Chapman in the ruck again. Mackenzie, hard work for him today, I would have thought. I think Chapman might have a few inches on him, but that won't matter. Good play. Eli Alexander turns onto the right foot, snaps over his shoulder, out of bounds on the full. Corrigin players will bring it all back in. Of course, Delta Ag, sponsor of the filming footy team, and they are sponsoring this year. And the Kimberley Accommodation Group, Goal of the Year. So any candidates there, you might win yourself some accommodation. Corrigin chip it out the far side. The man on the mark backs out. Brings him into the contest for the next possession. Corrigin player, good hands. Good hands again by the Corrigin player out in front. Howe sidesteps. Ooh, dangerous. Prosser's got his name on it, but he gets pushed aside. Well done. Good hands there. He's going to set his mate up. He was smart enough just to let it go past him. Knocked it away, and the Corrigin player. Bit of interference there. Just high, nothing malicious. And Mitch Lane will drive it into the 50, the true full forward position. Hands aside Jack Want. No, punched away. There's that man, Eli Alexander. Oh, that looked like a throw. I'm at 200 metres away. What would I know? Looking through the days of the window here at the Hyden, we're going to have to put a memo out to the cleaning staff. Only half the windows clean here. Obviously, they just work around with their hand around in front. Can't get the middle bit, but that's okay. I can't see over there anyway, it's that far away. The Hyden players blending in with the trees in the background with their red, white and green Guernseys. Umpire throws it up, Kelly James. Corrigin player, Whitwer, gets it on the foot. Fortuitously, that's a big word for me. No chance of spelling it. Kicks it forward to the Corrigin player, Hyden rebound. That looks like Trent, gee whiz. Trent James it was, chipped it over. They're playing around with it here, but eventually on the left foot. That is a great kick from outside 50. Number 5, Jake back. He's pretty happy with himself. He's sprinted back to the centre. I think he's just sort of signalling to the cameraman here. Get it on me, champ. Get it on me. Hyden back in. Second quarter. Great goal by the Hyden player after a bit of messing around the 50-metre arc. Gee whiz, someone who just walked down past there. Was that Regan Marsh? Just wandered back under the pavilion here. Hyden, he'd be a chance of making a comeback this year, surely. Corrigin out of the centre. There's that man, Howe. Gee whiz, he'd be in the votes for sure. Graydon Bartlett, his twin, he's been accosted by 3. Gets the hands away. Corrigin chips it high, but a terrible bounce for the Corrigin player. Prosser, good hands. There's that man, Howe. Right idea, execution, sus. He's got it back again. He's racking up the numbers, is how well shepherded out. And the Hyden player looks very, very sore there. Sam Want, he's not happy. Such an innocuous bit of play. Just sort of hipped out of the contest. He's a tough little nugget too. Play stopped here for the moment. The Hyden trainer, the Hyden runner out there just assessing the situation. You'll be right, champ. Get to your feet. He's very ginger. Hyden kick it to the centre. High there. No, the umpire says no, fair play. Coppin chips it over the top. Graydon Bartlett. He'll take his chances from about 48 out. He chips it over the top. Webster, 20 metres out, 75-degree angle. Bartlett, he is instrumental at the moment. Players running over and giving him fist pumps and Jordan Webster, the vice captain. They've got 3 of them. And he's jailed it straight between the big sticks. Corrigin on the board, second quarter. They're 5 goals, 1, 31. Hyden Kalgarin, 2 goals, 2, 14. At about the 3-minute mark of the second quarter. As the players come back to the centre line, just talking about our other sponsors from filming footy. Wild Gravel down at Noangarup. It's a event on the 24th of October. It's like a triathlon in the hills or something. Players go at it in the middle. Corrigin player wanted it more than the Hyden Kalgarin player, but they've sharked it forward. Nice little fist there. Coppin, he's a strong lad. He just lays on top of the Hyden guy. Umpire says, I'll have it. No opportunity. He was well wrapped up there. Coppin, like like his hands are around his dad's hand around a pint of 4X. Play goes on over the far side. Hyden player. He's got rid of it. Well, the Corrigin player takes him on. No, you've gone one too many, mate. You're gone. Easy decision for umpire Poole. Is that a James back there? Made the tackle. Tom James. Got 50-metre penalty. That'll bring him up to about the 50, attacking 50 from there. Very short oval here. Can't afford to give away 50-metre penalties. You go from deep defence to attack. In a matter of seconds, he drives it into the 50. Over the top of the Corrigin player. Corrigin player picks it up. Oh, you're in trouble, son. Got rid of it. The big ruckman Chapman, good on foot. Riley Hill over the far side. Sucks the player out. And then kicks it long. Good hands there by the Hyden player to interfere without giving the free kick away. Lockie Moritz, good hands. And there's that man, Sam Want. He's recovered. Chips it into the centre. Oh, number 14. Oh, he's had his head taken off. No. Team deduct into it. Play on. Graydon Bartlett, inspiration. Kicks it long. Half forward flank. You're around, son. It's play on, I'd suggest. Kicks it forward. Webster again. Nudged out of it. Good hands there by the Corrigin player. I'll just look out the side view mirror here. Good spin by the Hyden player. Picked it up on the way through. Corrigin player couldn't get hold of it. Mackenzie Brown slips it. Well done. Eli Alexander. Oh, there's a bit of holding there. Jack Want and Kendall Whitwer. Different height, same weight. Good win by Whitwer in the end. Oh, Lockie Moritz intercepts. Short handball to his shadow maybe. Not sure. And it's been tied up. It looks like two lovers going at it on the beach, rolling on top of each other. Over the far side.
There goes the sponsorship.
Classic clashes here today. Hyden Kalgarin Saints versus the Corrigin Tigers at the moment. Corrigin Tigers 5 goals 1, 31. Hyden Kalgarin 2 goals 2, 14. Ball inside Hyden's 50 metres. Corrigin player left it behind. Stacks on the mill. And the umpire James will come and throw it up inside. About 30 metres out from the Hyden goals. Corrigin again, first onto the ball. Breaks free. Might be in a bit of trouble there. Whitwer. That's a good 7-metre kick. Oh, look at the skills of this man. Lockie Moritz. That is the goal of the day so far. Sidestep, picked it up on the way through.
Not the 3 below, no.
It's a fantastic goal.
There's a bit of football.
Players back to the centre. The Water Boys are very busy today. Some other sponsors of today's game. Gallagher Insurance, Corrigin Hotel, Scotty Coppin. Not sure if he's on the sideline today watching his young bloke. Or whether he's in the front bar just serving the thousands of patrons that he has in there. Yes. Dartfish. Archie's sponsoring the best on ground. Corrigin player gets it out of the ruck knock, but he's tied up by Trent James. Vice-like tackle. Still in the centre circle. Chapman Brown. Good work, Chapman Howe. But he's wrapped up straight away by Mitch Lane. Both going at it. Lockie Moritz with a little flick over the top. Trent James crunches it into the forward line off the boot. Eli Alexander gets a good bounce. Little handball over the top. Sam Want Chip kick over the top to his teammate in Harrison Pete. Out on the boundary line, leaves it behind. Corrigin players desperate in deep defence. Tie it up. Be about a throw up. Deep in the shadows, just around 10 metres around from the behind post. Scoreboard side. Yep, we've got sprung out to the Hyden player. He's kicked another one. Who is it? Alex James. That old chestnut. Geez, that's a good kick. I should have known it was him when he swung onto that left. Beautiful bit of play by the Hyden players. They're now 4 goals 2, 26. Corrigin 5 goals 1, 31. And Hyden, they just really know how to play that forward 50 down there. It seems to be their favourite place. I imagine they've had a few kumbayas down there after a few grand final wins. All together. Ruckman go at it. Spits out James. Trent gives it to Moritz. They're really dominating out of the middle at the moment. How too slow to get to his player. Corrigin spoil themselves. Declan Rendell. Eli Alexander again. He's got his hands on it. Sidesteps. Oh, you're in trouble. Did get rid of it. Trent James into the square. Corrigin desperate. Over the boundary line. Second quarter here in the Macintosh and Son, Warringah Eastern Districts Football League. Hyden Kalgarin Saints hosting the Corrigin Tigers. Corrigin Tigers having a win in the reserves earlier today. Throw in. There's that man down in deep defence. Kendall Whitwer, former captain. Premiership captain, I should say. 2025 Premiership. What a great win that was for Corrigin. Up there at Merredin last year. Just pipping Southern Cross by a solitary point. The throw in. Eli Alexander, good hands. Corrigin player left it behind. It's Stacks on the mill there. It's just going everywhere. The ball spits out off the ground. Out of mid-air. That was clever. Sammy Want. I think he'll claim it. I'm pretty happy with it. It was just a loose ball that came out in mid-air. He just put his boot to it from about 10 metres out, soccer style. So, the score now, Hyden Kalgarin. 5 goals 2, 32, take the lead. Corrigin Tigers, 5 goals 1. Just the solitary goal since quarter time for Corrigin. Ruckman for Corrigin is... Oh, what number's he? 20. Cooper Blackburn, is it?
Yeah, not sure.
Cooper Blackburn maybe in the ruck. Against Mitch Moritz, the old man of the team. Gets it to his brother Lockie. He spins, darts, dives, kicks it out wide. He's using the space well. He's found his teammate, number 5, Jake Back. On the wing proper. Chips it out wide to his teammate in Oliver Rail. Not quite sure how to pronounce that. Over the top. Corrigin player. Ooh, you've got to be careful. He's been done holding the ball. Incorrect disposal, says the umpire. Sam Want sidesteps, drives it deep into the 50. But the umpire has reversed the decision. Must have been something happened there. Corrigin player kicks it laterally to his captain. Declan Rendell chips it forward. Howe. Jeez, he's had a heap of it. Nicholas Bowe, kicks it into the middle. Declan Rendell, he's everywhere. There's that man Bowe again. He's been taken to the ground this time. Good pressure by the Hyden Kalgarin Saints players. There'll be another throw up at the 50-metre line, which is the centre half forward line here at the Hyden Oval. Good hands by Chapman, gets it to his teammate, or slick handball. Corrigin player gets it on the boot. That's a great grab. Quick hands by the player from Corrigin to his teammate. Out in front of Grado Bartlett. Decides to take it on the first bounce. Left it behind. Cabules? No? Yeah. Yes. Got his feet to it all. He's knocked it through under pressure. Bit of pressure on the umpire there. Bit of an update at the Narrabeen Oval. Newcarney by a point with 8 minutes to go in the second quarter. Hyden player will take it back to the square. Got a bit ahead there. Hyden Kalgarin play, just assessing his options. Good kick. Beautiful kick. Jake back. Drives it into the middle to Snowy Neild. Snowy by hair colour. Oh, Jack Want. His wheels onto his right. Lace up. Alex James. Been a jumper swap. Number 16, Oliver Real. Number 18, Jack Balcoombs. Okay. It's different to the budget. Oh, well, I've been giving credit to one bloke and not to the other, but that's okay. Alex James drives it through for another one. The Hyden Kalgarin Saints are on the march. The Saints, 6 goals, 2-38, lead the Tigers 5 goals, 2-32. So a little jumper swap for Hyden, number 18. Ball goes up, Ruckman at it. Again, Sam Want's got his own football at the moment, drives it into the 50, spits out the back, little toe poke from the Hyden player. Corrigin numbers back. Oh, he's under pressure, but does it with ease. The captain drives it. Declan Rendell drives it out of the 50. Well sharked off the hands. No. Goal umpire says it's a point. Player will go back. Fullback assessing his options. Who's that? Declan Rendell, is it? Yep. Drives it out wide to his vice-captain, Kendall Whitworth. Never in doubt. Took it on the chest. Wheels around. Chips it short. Well done. Oh, a little nudge in the back. Riley Hill's got it. Number 28 there. Who was that? That was Harrison Pete. Give him a little nudge. Good contest there. Comes to Lane. He drives it back into the Hyden 50. Over the back. Corrigin with numbers. There's that man again. Good handball over the top. Kendall Whitworth, was it? And another handball over the top. They're out of the 50. Drives it over the wing. And the boundary umpire will have to get involved. Oh, wait up. No, he kicked it out, so it's a Hyden free kick. They've taken advantage of the situation, drive it into their 50. Good hands by the Corrigin players, and a good recovery there too by G. I thought he was in a bit of trouble. He's got out. Good chain of handball. Chapman, the ruckman, is it? Beautiful kick of the football. Look at that. Almost too good for his teammate, Coppin. He might get the free kick here. The opposition want to get it out. They have. They've spat it out, Hyden. Good hands over the top. He's got to get a fortuitous bounce, he does. Chips it forward. Oh, nothing in that. He has got up a bit, Ginger. Kicks it over the top. Tom James, was it? Trent James. Good kick. Mitch Lane on the end of it. He's inside the 50. He was kicking it from outside. Too good a kick over the top. There's that man. Jack Want. Spins around. Out on the full. Ball coming back into play from deep in the shadows here. So they creep over the northern side of the oval and the western side of the oval. Approaching half time. Good kick. Centimetre perfect, as Dennis would say. To the great man, Dennis. Oh, good hip and shoulder there in the contest, but Corrigin player says, get away from me. Good hands, good little shimmy, but it's straight down the throat of the Hyden player, but it's going to be turned over here, downfield. Jared Coppin will get the ball. Number 9, Tom James on the mark. Slips it over the top. 18, Ethan. Matthew Coleman. Matthew Coleman for Corrigin. Drives it towards the 50. Hyden player had it. Trickles over the sideline for a boundary throw in. Mitch Moritz, Josh Chapman in the ruck. Good knock. Bo again, got his hands on it. He's everywhere. It comes out to 28. That's Hughes Declan. Oh, great grab. Did it go the required distance? It did. That's a fantastic mark. Blink and you miss it around here, gentlemen. And ladies. He's right in front. He'll kick it from 35. Webster. Such a dangerous player inside the 50. Gets a sniff. Beautiful looking kick. Straight over the umpire's cap. Corrigin back on the board for their second of the second quarter. 7 goals, 1. Oh, I got that right? 6 goals. Oh, gee, that scoreboard.
6 goals.
6-3 to 6-2. 1 point to the Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Almost tied up here at half time-ish. 4.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. McIntosh and Son. If you need some farming equipment, get up and see Rob Pawley up there in Merredin from the team from McIntosh and Son Merredin. Ball thrown up. Knocked to the ground. Corrigin. Nicholas Bow, really quick hands, but it goes to the opposition player. And 14, that'd be Snowy Neild. He's got it into the 50. Geez, you're in trouble. Holding the ball, says the umpire. Did he have hold of the ball or did he have hold of my head, says Kenny Whitwer. Trent James, drive. Oh, good smother by the great man Whitwer. He's not going to lay down. He says that's a throw. He gets it back and he gives the young fella a little push in the back as he runs past. Says don't mess with the master. Chips it. The required distance, no. His teammate's good enough to get it on the boot. Drive it long. Good grab. Corrigin, Riley Burton. He'll kick it just along the boundary. Darcy Dixon. Blake. I knew he was a Dixon. Kicks it inside 50. Corrigin players converge on it. Leave it behind. Sneaky handball. Graydon Bartlett. Oh, he's kicked that over his shoulder and he's been knocked through for a point. So it's all tied up here. 6 goals, 3 apiece. Six goals, 3 apiece, 39. Hyden looking to take it out of the 50. A little chip kick across to his teammate. Tom James, I think it is, with it now. There's a few hands on hips in the distance. It's also hailing footballs here on top of the commentary box. The young bucks outside are having a fat old time. As the ball goes up to the Corrigin half-forward line, he breaks free after the free kick was awarded. Good grab. Hughes again. Such a dangerous player inside 50. Have to go out there, Hinky. Sort the youth brigade out. Nothing wrong with a bit of enthusiastic footballing out in the back sticks. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, king of the pack.
King of the pack? Something you and I would never have experienced, mate. King of the pack.
Don't forget me.
Webster. He's put it straight over the umpire's head. Beautiful kick. Hughes, was it? Declan Hughes. Yeah. Declan Hughes. That is a beautiful kick. Good bit of play by the Corrigin players. All set up by their number 2 ruckman, I reckon. Riley Burton out of here on the wing. It was a beautiful bit of play. Ball back in the middle. Hyden got all the big guns in there. Lockie Moritz, Sam Want, Mitch Mackenzie Brown. They go at it. Oh, Lockie Moritz. Gadget, go Gadget man, long arms. It's a free kick to Corrigin for a hold. He just says, we'll just take it easy here. Drives it into the Cooper Blackburn, I think it is. Drives it in. Oh, off the hands. That is a fantastic goal of the day contender. Off the front of the pack. Textbook stuff. Absolutely brilliant. Kabules? Zach Kabules. What a piece of play.
Beautiful play.
The Corrigin back in front.
You have to stop it.
8 goals, 351 to 6 goals, 339. They've jumped out to a 2-goal lead. Minute 40 odd to go in this first half. Ruckman go at it. Bo wraps up. Is that in there? Trent James. Ball up. Oh, Mackenzie Brown too strong for his opposition player, but the Corrigin runners have got the ball. TJ, as they call him, Trent James, handball out. Lockie Moritz. I'll just dance around you two. Thank you very much. Great skills by Lane. And Snowy. Heel to AJ, Alex James. Now he's left footer. It's a tight kick for him. 1 minute to go. In the first half. He'll back himself here for sure. He's a beautiful kick at the football, and he does not score the goal. Just a single behind. Player breaks free of the square. Trav, son of ex-president, drives it long. Oh, that hurt. Ran into a bit of friendly fire, but it's the Corrigin player who's come down second best. He's very, very sore. Play stopped for the moment. Might have been a little clash of heads there. Accidental. He said, no, I'm okay. Play goes on. Hands over the side. Corrigin seem to be commanding the ball a bit more now, but they've they've turned it over. Lockie Moritz off the synthetic cricket pitch. Drives it in. Jack Want into the 50 and takes the mark. This will be interesting. No. Ball's handed over to the umpire. No mark on the siren. Fantastic stuff here. So at half time, the Corrigin Tigers, 8 goals, 3, 51, lead the Hyden Kalgarin Saints, 6 goals, 4, 40. A 11-point lead to the Tigers as we go into the half-time break. And the Eastern Districts Football League, proudly sponsored by McIntosh and Son and Warringah. Welcome back to the Eastern Districts Football League, proudly sponsored by Meriden Macintosh and Son. Joined by ex-EDFL president from about 2006 through to 2009-10, Trevor Hink. Welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Rodney. Yeah, good to be back.
Yeah, the home of the Saints, mate. They're pretty competitive at the moment. There's only a couple of goals in it. You reckon they're a chance?
Yeah, look, it was a good second quarter. Corrigin very clean and precise with their kicks in the first quarter, and I thought they should have been probably a little bit more ahead at the end of the first quarter. They had all the play, and to Hyden's credit, they've come back. A couple of nice goals at the end of that quarter, just before half time for Corrigin's put them 2 goals up. But yeah, it's good game footy.
Yeah, absolutely. For this time of the year, pretty good skill level, I would have thought. And I noticed down in front of us there, we've got the Oz kickers, umpire Kelly James, just to keep warm. He's now in charge of the Oz kickers. It's all hands on deck out here in Saintland.
We would have never done that in my day, Rodney, because you had to go in for smoko.
Well, you go in and get yourself about something off the spread, didn't you? Sandwiches and
That's it.
muffins and all the rest. And no rest for the umpires out here today. Proudly sponsored by Macintosh and Son as well. And your days as league president in the early 2000s, have things changed a bit?
Oh, it certainly has. Although I think that Eastern Districts have held their own as a football community. We haven't lost any teams, which has been good, and our quality and standard of football, I think, is probably improved. And I think Eastern Districts is in a good space.
I was looking back through the history books a couple of days ago, and I noticed most clubs, 7 of the 8 clubs, have won a premiership in the last sort of 10, 11, 12 years. The exception being the Burracoppin Cats up there at Burracoppin, and of course they play in Meriden now, with the exception of the one game a year. They're desperate to win one. I think 1991, I think, was the last time they won. Gave Corrigin a bit of a touch-up last week. I was talking to the Corrigin player, Kendall Whitwer, and he said they were just too quick for them. Big chance this year, I think.
Yeah, well, look, that's good to hear. Not so much if you're a Corrigin supporter, but no, the fact that they've had a good start to the year. I mean, there's a lot of good footballers come out of Burra over the years, and it's been a bit lean for them. But hopefully, they're right back in it this year.
Yeah, they've got a young brigade that are not 20 anymore. They're all sort of 23, 24, 25, and they seem to be in pretty good nick for the start of the year. Time will tell. Umpiring stocks is always an issue for all leagues. Eastern Districts, we're a bit spoiled in some respects. We've got some locals that are very dependable and each and every week just front up, travel here, there, everywhere, and we've got a handful coming out of Perth, and fortunate there as well. Any thoughts of pulling on the umpiring shirt again, Trevor?
I just got to get over the hip replacement in buckets. I've had the knees done, but no. But what's encouraging? It's not an easy gig if you're a local, especially if you happen to retire from footy and then put in, a decent effort. And we've got some guys in Eastern Districts that have done that for us, and Kelly's one of them, and Nickers and a few of the others, and it's good umpiring, and it's not, like I said, it's not an easy gig if you're a local, and have often played against some of the people that you're now umpiring. But all in all, I think Eastern Districts are pretty fortunate. And look, and a lot of that goes, and I'm not massaging your shoulders here, Rodney, but a lot of that goes back to the Eastern Districts committee or the executive, really, that have fostered this and kept it going. We haven't thrown our hands in the air and said, well, we just don't have to buy them all. We've encouraged it, and I think we're in a good position. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I noticed I actually had to our new president, Nick Cheatham, had a last minute change. He was coaching Colts, Southern Colts in Bruce Rock last weekend, and I had to whip him away from there at 3/4 time and fly him out to Southern Cross. When we landed at the airport there, the person who picked us up made the remark, "Oh, it's Nicholas Trump in Air Force One." This is the way we roll with our umpires being delivered. But we do it. We've got to get our umpires out to every town at times, and it's difficult. You know, people are busy. Yeah. But we're prepared to go the whole hog. Obviously, preparation for things like Country Week and the Great Southern Carnival. We've got a fair bit of youth, quality youth out there, out on show today.
Yeah, we have, and that's encouraging. And of course, it's always the challenge to harness all that youth and all that experience, as we have done in the past as well, and combine them to come up with a really good side come Country Week. It's not easy some years, but I think in the last couple of years we've had a pretty good representation from all clubs in the league, and that's all you can ask for really, is that everybody puts up their hand that are eligible or willing, barring injuries and so on, and represents the league in that fashion, which, you know, we're all pretty proud of them really.
Yeah, Greg Vaughan's put his hand up to coach the league side again at Country Week, and Travis Hewlett, I think Trav, is our coach for the Great Southern Colts, and they had a cracking carnival last year, missed out on the final by a whisker after going down in the last 2 or 3 seconds of their first game to Peel. Yeah. They were really stiff not to get in the final, which would have been an unbelievable situation, but so having those things in place is really important.
Well, given the depth of a side like Peel, that was a hell of an effort by Eastern Districts. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. As the players come back out on the field, we'll have a little break. Thanks for joining us, Trevor, as a young bloke. Waltzes in. Just before we go, does he hold his aim out on the farm? Does he,
Calls all the shots, Rodney. Calls
all the shots, right? And you're just the labour.
Yep, do as I'm told.
Righto. I'll get Craig's version of events later on today. Thanks for joining us, Trevor. Good on you.
Good on you. See ya. Thanks, Rodney.
That's the Corrigin players. The Corrigin players back on the field doing their stretching and warm-ups. We'll take a quick break in the Macintosh and Sun Eastern Districts Football League. Be back in a few minutes. Welcome back, Eastern Districts Football League. Macintosh and Son, major sponsor up there in Merredin. Rob Pauly and co. Give them a call if you need some machinery. Corrigin out of the middle. Blake Dixon hands off to his teammate. Driven into the 50 at the arc. Corrigin player didn't have it, was pulled off the ball. Play on, says umpire Poole. Comes in, he'll throw it up. Mackenzie Brown rolling in to come up against Josh Chapman. And the Corrigin Tigers, no winner there. Chapman got his hands on it. Corrigin player sharks it. High, bounces between players. Who's got their hands on it? Oh, Tom James, is it? That's a throw. Number 1, Jordan Webster, vice-captain of the Corrigin Football Club this year. He'll kick it from 50, from just left of centre. Webster on his way in. Will it make the distance on the line? Play on. And it's knocked through for a behind. Geez, that Corrigin persisting with the Graydon Bartlett down forward. He's got something to offer, they think. Hyden, fullback. Chips it across. Lockie Moritz, as per usual, just swinging across. Drives it out wide to his teammate. Off hands, play on. Corrigin player, good pick up. Blake Dixon back to his Webster. In the middle, oh, it's got to be pinpoint. No. That's Parry, Scott Parr, he chips it forward. Mitch Lane chips it forward. Not enough on it. Bit of a stroll there. Blake Dixon, easy. No, but the kick over the top. It will go out of play. Hyden's kick. Corrigin player being instructed to get over onto the line. That'll be 50. He's been told. We could hear it in the commentary box. It is a bit of a shocker, that one. We're splitting hairs when the line's only a foot, 4 or 5 inches wide. And hands off. Jack Wan. Oh, that was possibly desperate. But the desperate lunge turned the ball over. Dixon out of defence to the wing. That's a good leap at it. Well, he's done his shoulder, the big man, 25. That's Riley Burton. He gingerly walks off the field, being replaced by... Ooh, who's that? The ball's since moved down to the forward line for Hyden. Don't tell me Jack Want's going up for the ruck knock. No, he's not. Corrigin ruckman, Josh Grant. Corrigin players accosted by 2. Comes out. Oh, nothing in that. Should have been in the side of the middle of the back. Good save, wasn't it? Ball goes up. Ruckman at it. Josh Grant, Chapman again. Hyden player spits it out. Oh, they've overrun it, both of them. Corrigin get a second chance. Number 33, McCleary. Ollie. Oh, the Hyden player. It's a little worm burner. Lockie Moritz sidesteps one, sidesteps another. Long handball. Straight to the boundary line and the Corrigin player. There'll be a throw in 15 metres around from the behind post. Beautiful day here, conditions perfect for football. Ruckman go at it. Oh, Corrigin player, he's been done for holding the ball. Incorrect disposal is the call. Took him on. Alex James, you don't get second chances with AJ swooping around in the forward 50. He'll kick from 35 out. on about a 60-degree angle. And he's jailed it. The Riley veteran, Alex James. How old would Alex James be now, we all ask?
37.
Alex James with his first major of the match at 37 years of age, we've been told. Oh, sorry, he's in the youth brigade. Second goal. Second. So, Hyden, 7 goals, 46. 6 points in arrears of the Corrigin Tigers. Ball back in the middle. Oh, Lockie Moritz, handballs to himself. Intercepted by the Corrigin player, 28. That'd be Declan Hughes again. He's effective. Rendell on the right. Pops up. Oh, the Hyden player thought he'd left it behind, but he got it first grab. Drove it in with a tumbler. Out wide. Eli Alexander swoops in. AJ, he's been pushed aside by the young fella. But he stole it back. He's had his head taken off. But the umpire said, holding the ball, you ducked into it. Good call by umpire Kelly James. You can't duck into it. You can't lift your arms and nowadays and get the free kick for a high tackle. Declan Rendell chips it short. Centre of the 50. Drives it wild. Prosser, the son of the accountant. Good young lad. Straight out of school last year. Drives it to the wing. Kendall Whitworth, good hands. Oh, he's stiff there not to get... I thought he might have duped the umpire with the mark there, but umpire Kelly James noticed he didn't get it before it hit the ground. They've obviously moved Whitworth back up into the forward line, looking for a spark. He shepherds now. Oh, you're gone, holding the ball. Great tackle. Blake Dixon. Like being tackled by your shadow. Corrigin now, drive it over the far side. Got a man on the lead outside the 50. Good grab, quick hands. Over the top to Hughes, I think it was. Out to Graydon Bartlett. He takes on 2. Taken to the ground. Held to the man. Umpire Poole says he'll throw it up. Quick transition to play there by Corrigin. Play goes on the far side. Corrigin player overran it. Hyden Kalgarin player overran it. Corrigin dive on and wrap it up inside their attacking 50. 45 metres out. Ominous sign down in the square there. Graydon Bartlett. Who's playing on him, Hinky?
Caden Jeffries.
Caden Jeffries. He'll have his work cut out. Man Mountain. Eli Alexander, one-hander, then wrapped up the Corrigin player. It was a good effort, good recovery. Looked out of it there. Another throw up. Just off the end of the synthetic cricket wicket. Both ruckmen go at it. It's diving forward. Another Real. Another throw up near the cricket wicket. Good knock by Mitch Moritz, but Mackenzie Brown it was. But comes back with interest. Well done to the Hyden player. Backed himself outside of the defensive 50. He's been thrown to the ground by Coppin. And the umpire Poole will come in and throw it up yet again. Far side in front of the Hyden Hotel scoreboard. Here in the Macintosh Eastern Districts Football League. High one, going back with it, the Hyden player. Misread it, but his teammate swoops on it. Oh, get rid of it. He got the jitters. Got the handball. They've got out of jail here, or have they? Kick over the top, punch away. Kendall Whitworth says, no, I'll have this. And he's kicked it. That is inspirational. Almost flukish. flukish stuff by the great man Kendall Whitwer. We'll hear about that at the directors' meeting in a month's time. And traditionally, as they do now, he's been dragged. What a wonderful bit of play by Whitwer. Just kept it in the contest and almost hacked it out of mid-year. I'd like to see the replay of that. It might not have been as good as we were talking it up. But by next month it'll be something special. Ruckman go at it. Hyden player brought to ground, never grabbed it. It's a free kick to Sam Want. Hyden need their engine room really to start picking up. He breaks onto his right, drives it long. There's a hang down the back. Didn't get his hands to it. That was Mitch Lane, but he's recovered. Picks it up. 2 Corrigin players swarm on top of him. Tied up. Just 10 metres around from the point post. It was a terrific hang. Just didn't quite get enough of it. Ball up in the rock contest. Play on. There's that man again. He check sides it onto his right. Player underneath it. Well done by the Corrigin defender. Thomas kept his eyes on it. Quick handball 1-2. Gets it back. Drives it out to the wing. Great kick. And that might be Kabule's. Coppin. Kicks it long. He's a beautiful kick of the football. That's a good mark. Chapman, winner of the Miller Medal, the Cosgrove Medal, and the fairest and best for the Corrigin Football Club last year. Kicks it to Bow inwards to the 50. Oh, he gets a good nudge in the back there. Graydon Bartlett, so he'll take a free kick. He'll probably kick it from 47, 48 out. And he's probably on about a 30-degree angle. I don't reckon he'll give this up. Bartlett will be looking for a handful today. Kick 2 in the first quarter. It's been busy, and this could extend the lead. Currently 9-4 to 7-4. Bartlett drives it long. Goal. Point. Touched on the line. Hyden break free. Corrigin players a bit at sleep at the wheel. They might have thought it had gone through for the big sticks. It's out in front. Touch it or it'll go out and it'll be a free kick. Oh, it's come off the boot. Yes, umpire has seen it. Wait for this. The umpire is going to ask the boundary umpire his opinion. Boundary umpire says... the boundary umpire says we'll throw it in. Bit fortuitous there for Corrigin maybe. It did come off his foot. Might have only gone about a foot, but that's beside the point. Boundary umpire, good throw in. Both in it. Moritz. James, is it? On the bottom of the pack. Touch ball. Hughes. Out to Declan Rendell. He's been accosted by 2. Dragged to the ground. Throw up. Yes, the new boundary rules could be a bit controversial at times. Good knock by Mitch Moritz. It's picked up by Lachlan Rendell. A bit of a dodgy kick. His teammates ducked into it. Riley Hill, but he's been rewarded with a ball up at the very least. Good tackle there by Trent James. Number 1 for Hyden Kalgarin. Ruckman again. Another good knock by Mitch Moritz. He doesn't get any shorter. Jack Want slides onto his knees, which makes him 2 foot. And he gets up and powers back into the 50. Good knock by the Corrigin player. Lockie Moritz. He gets it, drives it into the 50. Bit of sun in the eyes there. Well done by the Corrigin player. Dislodged Eli Alexander out the way with a little nudge. And they'll dive on top of the ball. Umpire Kelly James will come in. Hyden player looks like he might have done a little hamstring there. Number 18, Jack Bolcombe. Bit tight, maybe a bit of cramp, maybe. Corrigin player on the boot, quick to the wing. That's a good grab. Snowy Neil, is it? Good grab. Just short of half forward. On the wing, really. Pulls around, drives it into the 50. Jack Want, what can you do? Nothing. Might have got a little nudge from the side. Gone to ground. Powerful unit. Holds his ground well. Throw in by the boundary umpire. Over the top. Oh, it's landed back into the ruckman's hands. He wasn't expecting it. Eastern Districts Football League proudly sponsored by McIntosh and Son. Hands off by Eli Alexander to number 5. That'd be Jack Back. Jack Back? Jake Back. I'll get it eventually by about round 14. Corrigin player, well done. Spins around onto his left. Hewlett, was it? Great kick. Hughes. That's a beautiful kick. Here we go. Oh, Graydon Bartlett. They keep dropping it to his knees. Remember, lads, he's the better part of 35, not 20. Needs some chest height. Ball goes high. Hyden player takes the mark under a lot of pressure. Deep into the third quarter now. Good kick inside. Pinpoint. Trent James over the Mitch Lane, but he's been all but tied up by Will Prosser, the son of the accountant. His father, Lindsay, was a fair player. Better than fair. Outstanding. Ball up here on the wing. Blake Dixon gets a little tug, but still in a contest, and has made the tackle. Trent James has been pinged for holding the ball. Umpire was right there. Ball comes across. Oh, he's in trouble here, but no. Too much pace from Blake Dixon across. Jack Want tried everything. Desperate. Hughes knocks it forward. His teammate gets it, dribbles it forward. Kicked off the ground by Back. Stacks on the mill. Where did that saying come from? John Boy?
I have no idea. Of no use whatsoever.
Ball.
The Great Rex Hunt?
Oh, it might have been the Great Rex Hunt. Yep. Not sure. We'll move on. Ball's inside the 50, just in front of the goals, and Corrigin have knocked it over for a point. Hyden have knocked it over for a point, but something going on here. Might be a blood rule or a free kick.
Nothing's been signalled. I don't think it was.
Free kick.
Yeah.
This one for free kick. Obviously someone held or high, or just have a quick chat to the umpire and find out. He comes in. And it's a solitary point. What was a free kick for, gentlemen? Deliberate, the call from the umpires. That's why it was given. Hyden out of the back line. Trent James, good hands out in front of his opposition player in Bow. Ooh, close to the boundary. Number 16, Oliver Real. Oh, it's a worm burner into the hands of Mitch Lane. Play on, not 15, he says. Ball gets driven up. No mark. Hands there. Oh, good contest. Both in hard. Jack Want thrown to the ground. Eli Alexander snaps it around the corner. It's gone 50 metres. Alex James, finger tipper. Good pick up by and pirouette by the great man Whitworth. He's still going towards it. He wants it desperately. Get me down to the forward line, he says. That is holding the ball. Great tackle by Jared Haslam. Where's he been all day? Hiding away on the far side, perhaps. Good kick. Eli Alexander put his big mitts up and took the grab, looking into the sun. I think the defender coming across, Blake Dixon, couldn't see. Unfortunate. Prodigious kick. He's going to kick it from the square. Eli Alexander. For those listening, that's not a can of Emu Export being opened. It's a can of Zero Coke. That is a magnificent kick by Eli Alexander for the Hyden Kalgarin Saints. They move to 8 goals 4, 52 to 9 goals 6, 66. 9 goals 660. 8 points the difference. Eli Alexander, great kick.
He showed pretty good glimpses last week, but I haven't seen much this week.
Just a few minutes left in this third quarter. The sun becoming a factor for both defenders and attackers. Ball goes up. Good ruck knock by Chapman. Hasn't really had an influence once the ball's gone to ground. Oh, he's Mitch Lane. He says, "I'll bounce it while I'm on my knees." Or was it Mitch Lane? No, it was Sam Want. Hyden player over the top. Trent James. He's on 50. Kicks it inside to his little sidekick Wanty. Couldn't get hold. He's got hold of it now. Well, he's flicked it out the back. Keeping the ball moving. And it's come back out. Mitch Lane to Alex James on his right. Straight in the hands. Scotty Parr. 35 metres out, directly in front. Beautiful kick on the right foot from Alex James. Is that a first? The prodigious left footer. No one expected him to come out of the pack that side. Scotty Parr directly in front. They've willed it through. It's all tied up here. The Hyden Oval. Late in the third quarter. Tied it up.
2 points.
2 points the difference. Jeez. My maths teacher, Mr. Morgan, he'd just be going absolutely burko at me at the moment. Basic maths, Thornton. No, it's not a puzzle. Two points, the Corrigin Tigers. Ball back in the middle. Can there be a late goal to give them a mini break? Will Hyden sneak back the lead? Rucks go at it. Corrigin over the top. Hyden player. Sam Want takes a bounce. Drops it on the ground. Then dragged to the ground. Didn't have it. No, high. High tackle. Clock is ticking down. They've got to get it into the 50. Snowy Neal. Snowy Neal ran on his left. Drives it out wide. Oh, there he is, Jack Want. Great grab at the back of the pack. Used his light frame to manoeuvre himself around the back. He'll take his time here. He'll be kicking it on the siren, I believe. Close to. Could Hyden take back the lead? Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Siren goes, kicks on the way, and he's a happy camper. The man of the moment, Jack Want. Hyden in front, 2 points. Hyden Kalgarin. That is a fantastic kick from out on the boundary. Jack Want. So Hyden into the three-quarter time huddle. 10 goals for 64, leading up by 4, leading the Corrigin Tigers, 9 goals, 660. The Hyden Kalgarin supporters stream out to the huddle. What a game of football we've got here in the Macintosh and Son Eastern Districts Football League, proudly supported by the guys up there at Meriden, Macintosh and Son, Rob Pauly and co, and the Warringah team. Fantastic game of football we've got here. Just an update from the other games. Looks like Coolin and Condinin are up by a point against Bruce Rock down to Coolin, southern tip of the EDFL. And we got any other updates here? Burracoppin, three-quarter time versus the Southern Cross Bombers. One-way traffic, 17 goals, 17. 2 goals, 3. Tough day at the office for Southern Cross Bombers down there at Meriden. Burracoppin Cats rolling on from last week's win. So they'll be 2 from 2, you would imagine. Something freakish happens. But 2 points in it here at Hyden Oval. We'll take a short break and be back in the Macintosh and Son Eastern Districts Football League.
There goes Miguel.
So we're right here.
How's the tooth on it?
Lauren.
Yeah, Lauren and Spirit.
It's a real Collingwood tooth, isn't it?
Welcome back to Eastern Districts Football League, proudly sponsored by the Macintosh and Son. The ball goes up the start of the fourth quarter. Ruckman look for it in the sun. Spills to the ground. Everyone piles in on it. Umpire Kelly James says, I'll have a piece of that. Thank you very much. A little update from the other grounds. New Carney at 3/4 time by 7 goals over the Narrabeen Hawks. And, yep, 91-52 at 3/4 time. And the Cats, 17 goals, 17, 3/4 time in front of the Southern Cross Bombers, 2 goals, 3. The ball in the Corrigin forward line. Graydon Bartlett kicks it around the corner, dribbles it over the boundary, just around from the point post. Corrigin's attacking 50. Pressure on Hyden here. 2 points in front. Bartlett does the ruck work. Ball comes down to the Hyden player. They all jump on board. With this bow just sitting just in the middle area. So if a little shank kick comes out, it'll go straight down his throat from the Hyden players. Kick comes out. Ball's gone out to the boundary. Stays in. Back. Smokes it along the boundary line. Keeps it in, does he? Yes. Little kick smothered. Hyden player, well done. Second effort. But he's turned it over. Corrigin players' hands, well done. Prosser now, kicks inside 50. Good grab on the 50-metre arc. Webster. You would think he might take a crack at this. Looks like he's going to have a go. He runs around, play on. Kicks it to get to the line. They go up. Hands in there, and it's run out of bounds just around from the point post on the eastern side of the oval, southeastern end. Glorious day here at the Hyden Oval. Good crowd in for the Anzac Day clash. Second most important game of football in Australia, followed by the Collingwood-Essendon game. Can I get a score check from someone, please, being a Pies man? Give me good news. As the Corrigin player will take the kick in from the boundary. Good kick inside of 50. Declan Rendell, the captain. He's right on the point of the 50 and the boundary. Well, to just chip it there. Second thoughts. Hyden congesting it right up. He chips it forward. Intercepted. No mark there. Player knocks it forward. Trent James, good tackle. You're going nowhere, sunshine. Collingwood. Won by about 77 points, and I'm a happy camper. I'll go home pretty happy tonight. My old mate Ram, the dentist in Bruce Rock, he'd be filthy. I don't think they've won one since about 2012. He's a mad Bombers supporter, but unlucky. Yep. The Pies will move into the top 10. Of course, they only got to be in the top 10 now. His Corrigin players kicked it around the corner, out on the full. No, one behind. So that closes it up to 2 points, I think, 3 points. Little chip kick out. Lockie Moritz has got it in the back pocket. He'll be looking to drive it up in front of the spectators here in front of the pavilion. He does that, shanks it. Out of bounds, that'll be a free kick from the boundary. The boundary umpire's confused. He's just realised it's not his. Is that Webster with the ball? Kicks it long. Graydon, got his hands to it. Couldn't complete the mark. Out of play, just in the deep pocket for Corrigin. They're pressing. Reigning premiers. Ruckman go at it. Ball spills out. Hyden player jumps on top of it. Corrigin, Copper, no, Kabules. Gives it to his teammate in. It's gone out on the full, so it doesn't matter. He won't be touching the scoreboard. They're peppering away here, Corrigin. Alex James could put the kettle on and have a cup of tea on the other end. Trav Hewlett down the other end there with him. They'll be chatting about everything down there. Ball gets driven out of the 50. Good hands. Eli Alexander. Right foot drives it to the wing. Good kick. Trent James swoops in across the line. Now on the right, over the top. Oh, look, the Hewlett had to go. He had to leave. James, he's done well. But the ball spilled over the top. Alex James weaves, hands. Snowy Neal. It's missed. Travis Hewlett had to run the gauntlet there to intercept. He did well. Did very well. Corrigin out of fullback. Easy outlet. That looks like, is it Will Prosser? Maybe, maybe not. Hyden players jump on top. You're going to be in trouble here, Sunshine. Umpire says, I'll have it. Over in front of the Nutrient Ag Hyden Hotel. West Coast Wolves scoreboard. Eastern Districts Macintosh and Son Football League. Corrigin missing their stalwart Ben Doyle today. Had some surgery this morning on his leg. Speedy recovery for Doyley. Ball on the far side there. Action's a bit too far away to see. Another throw up on the Hyden half forward line, just outside the 50. Chapman, good hands as a ruckman. His teammate gets it. Sneaky handball. Blake Dixon, I think it is, drives it forward. Great hands. Scotty Coppin's young bloke. Jared. Who's the best in that family, they ask. Chips it over. Blake Dixon kept running. Chips it over the top to the man himself. Who chips it in? Good football, Corrigin. Possession, patience. Kabules. It's on the receiving end of a little stab pass from Graydon Bartlett. Geez, Corrigin have done well out of him. Wickepin boy, I believe. Back in his youth.
Well, he played a bit in Wickham.
Wickepin lad back in the day.
His mum's from Wickham.
Yep.
And Dad played very good too.
Yep. Kicks long and straight. And the Tigers are back in front. Well done, Corrigin. They've just got the lead back again. 10-7-67, 10-5-65. Classic clashes here. The Eastern Districts Football League. Ball getting thrown up by umpire Darren Poole. Ruckman go at it. Beautiful work. Corrigin. He sharks it off the pack. Well done. Great intercept mark. Might have gone the required 15. Umpire said it did. Back, I think it is. Drives it to Trent James. Comes off the tips of his fingers. Long hand pass by number 16. Who's that? That's Ollie Reel. Ball's come. Eli Alexander. Great hands. Spun out of the pack. Put it on the boot. Thank you. They're back in front. The Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Beautiful bit of football.
Round two. Hot. Yeah, not exactly too hot. But it's a great question.
Seesawing scoreboard here. Hyden Kalgarin Saints 4 points up. Plenty of time on the clock. The sun becoming a factor. So is the shade. But everyone knows the conditions here late in the afternoon. Ball up. Ruckman go at it. Hyden, Kalgarin, Lockie, Moritz again. Left it behind. Chapman, strong, on his knees. Hand comes out. Well done, Corrigin. They drive it forward. All over him, but he doesn't get the rub of the ball there. Hyden, Kalgarin. That's Jake back. I want to go Jack back. Jake back. It's in their 50 now. There, Jack Want spins. Handballs off to his teammate in lane. Just a point. Mitch Lane it was. Corrigin out of deep defence. Their work to do. Into the back pocket. Bow with the ball now. Haven't seen him for a while. Was prodigious in the first half. Little short kick to Webster. Eli Alexander will go and stand on the mark, is it? No, it's Jack Balcombe. He'll get to hurry up from the umpire shortly. Drives it along the boundary. Mackenzie Brown, doesn't matter. Lockie Moritz at the back of the pack. He says, let's settle it down. We've got 10 minutes to go. Drives it into the middle. Don't turn it over. Oh, good knock over the top by Jake back. Alex James, a little nudge, affected the kick, gets it back on the left foot, drives it to full forward. Just a point. Needed the leg break. So that takes the score 11 goals 7 to 10 goals 7. Just one straight kick. Corrigin in the back pocket. Scoreboard side. They'll bring it back pavilion side now. Trav Hewitt's got it. Kicks it out wide. That's a good looking kick. Blake Dixon, is it? Chips it over the top to Bow, or is it Bow? Nicholas Bow. Breaks forward. Good kick. Prosser down low. Hands off to Bow. They know they've got to get going. Deep into the forward line. The 50. Oh, well picked up. Oh, he's been crunched by Coppin. And it will be a throw-in, says umpire Kelly. Good decision. Hands over. There's no feet, no handball. Under pressure. Boundary umpire throws it in. Ruckman at it. Good knock. Trent James didn't get it, but he's got the tackle. Drives his player. Matthew Coleman into the turf. Elliot Moritz. That's not Elliot Moritz. Lachlan Moritz. I was talking to Elliot earlier today. Good tackle. Jeez, he's might have got taken high there by his teammate, actually. That's possibly a good tackle. In fact, that's a very good decision, because it probably wasn't a sling tackle. Or was it holding the ball? Umpire says, I'll have it. More of a spin than a sling. Ruckman go out, knocked over the top. Corrigin, they can raffle it here. Oh, goodness me, it's been intercepted. Well done by the Hyden player, but he's wrapped up straight away. Good game of football here. All thrown up. Lockie Moritz in the ruck now. Gets the tap. Straight to a Corrigin players. Wrapped up by Trent James. Umpire's letting it go. He'll call it back now and throw it up.
Is there a best on ground
there? Best on ground, the Archie's thongs.
Unless they get the ball.
He's been great tackle. Yep, unfortunately on the cricket wicket there, probably looking to get off it, sidestepped and got crunched with a perfect textbook tackle. McIntosh and Son, Eastern Districts Football League, ball goes out Jack Want's side. He says, I'll have it. Kendall Whitworth says, get off me. He just picks it up and slugs it onto his foot to the wing. Trent James says, I'll have that back butt. His teammate and Jake back tries to knock it over the top. Players plunge in on the ball like it's the start of summer in the pool. Clock ticking down. A lot of players around the ball at the moment. Take this opportunity to thank our sponsors: Warringah, Elders, Nutrient Ag, RSM, Byfields, Crisp Wireless, Dyson Jones, Maxi Point, and round 2 sponsor Sports Power Narrogin, Lindsay and Katrina George. Thanks for their support of the Macintosh and Sun Eastern Districts Football League. The ball into the 50. Who is it? Eli Alexander gets rid of 2 Corrigin players, jams it through. 12-point lead. No.
Or did he run into the post?
They're going to take it back. The umpire, goal umpire, conversing with the field umpire. It's a goal. Waiting for the flag, the umpire to wave the flags.
Flags. Out of bounds.
Confusion down there.
Out of bounds. Out of bounds. He ran into the point post.
Out of bounds. He must have run into the the ball must have hit the point post.
I didn't give him a goal.
So back to a 6-point lead for the Hyden Kalgarin Saints.
Who took it out of bounds?
He ran into the point.
Confusion down there in the shadows, deep in the pocket. No, it's a throw up, says the umpire. Play is on. Corrigin desperate to get it out of there. It comes to Mitch Lane, hands over the top, diving to the ground, looking for a free kick. Might have been Sam Want. It wasn't Wanting.
Dead joke,
Terrible joke. Ruckman go at it. Hands off. Trent James, was it? And knocked over the line by the Corrigin defender. Trent James got it on the boot. Corrigin defender just whacked it over the line in the contest. That's a 7-point lead. Could be an important behind. Trav Hewitt will bring it out of defence. Play on. Pressure goes on him. He kicks it pavilion side. Players go up. All up. No one down. Hyden have got the numbers. Drives it back into the 50. Is it Jack Want? Oh, geez, he got up high. 2 Corrigin players hurt. And the ball out of bounds. Friendly fire there. Jared Coppin and I think the big ruckman, was it? Chapman, yeah. They're pretty ginger. Ball comes out. They drive it out, Corrigin. Up goes the big hands. Jared Aslam. Good grab by the number 0. What football club has the number 0? Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Chips it along the boundary. His mates coughed it up, but got the quick hands back to Haslam. He drops it on the boot. It's not going far. There's that man, Alex James, swings on the left, drives it long. Great hands. Eli Alexander, repeat of before. Kicked it. Oh, geez, controversy here. He's kicked a goal. Hyden Kalgarin, 13-point lead with the clock counting down here in the Macintosh and Sun Eastern Districts Football League. Round 2 clash. Round 2 sponsored by Sports Power. Lindsay and Katrina George down there in Narrogin for all your sporting equipment. The Hyden hierarchy telling all the players to just take it easy, take it easy. Still plenty of time on the clock. The Anzac Day clash here at Hyden Oval between the Hyden Kalgarin Saints, Corrigin Tigers. Another ball up in the centre of the ground. Precious seconds ticking away for Corrigin. Comes out, Lockie Moritz, toe poked off the ground. That was by Webster, was it? Well, gets the hands over. And number 16, Coden Jeffries, was it? Takes the mark. Graydon Bartlett on the mark. Chips it sideways. Ooh, nervous Nelly there. But Jake back, he's got it in the near the point post. Not sure it went the required 15. It must have. He plays on, kicks it out wide to the wing. Josh Chapman, easy grab over his shorter opponent. Tom James, probably about 2 foot shorter than him. Good kick. She's good touch on the foot by Chapman. Corrigin player drives it in long. Centre half forward touched off the hands by the Hyden player. Snowy Neal gets the hands to his teammate, drives it out of defence. Hyden player had to go. Corrigin player had to go. Had him high, gets the free kick. That's number 6, number 18, Matthew, was it? No, 36. Henry Thomas drives it into the 50. Corrigin. Umpire says we'll either throw it in or throw it up. Throw it in it is. Clock ticking down.
4.5.
Under the 5 minute mark. Corrigin, pressure on, not 15 I'd suspect. Play on. Play on, no, the umpire's called it. That's a mark. Corrigin player.
The other one was
Yeah, good call.
the one last time was not
Corrigin player, who we got there? That is Webster. Bit of a sharp shooter. Can he get... He's had a fair crack at that. The plaque goes up. Touch ball. Behind. 6 points in it. 12 points in it. 2 goals required. Plenty of time on the clock for the Corrigin Tigers. Hyden Kalgarin. Ball comes in. And Mitch Lane takes the mark on the chest. Defensive. Oh, that's a good kick. Risky, but good. Tom James had to have good hands. He's looking to change direction. No. Oh, don't do that. Not with this bloke sneaking around the goals. Graydon Bartlett, make a legend of yourself. He does! 6 points. 6 points the difference. Hyden Kalgarin Saints 12 goals, 80. Corrigin Tigers 11 goals, 74. One straight kick in it. 3 odd minutes to go. Classic clash here out at the Hyden Oval. Players out on their feet. Could we have a draw? Possibly. Or someone could win it, and that'll mean someone will lose it. Good philosophy. Moving forward. Oh, good little tap. Hyden. Lockie Moritz gets it on the boot to the half-forward line. Good hands. Number 31, Scott Parr. Geez, he's clever. Kicks it to his side kick in Eli Alexander. He will be 45 metres out. 50. 50. He'll be kicking from 50. On a 45-degree angle.
I reckon that, see the dark patch, I reckon that the line is just as solid.
Kicking from 50. 45-degree angle, taking his time, clock running down. Good looking kick. Has it got the legs? It has! Eli Alexander puts the Saints 12 points up. 2:22 on the clock. Beautiful piece of play. Started in the middle with a nifty little tap to Lockie Moritz. Out to his sidekick, Scotty Parr. And Scotty Parr turned his opposition player on his heels. Straight to Eli Alexander, and he did not disappoint.
2 minutes 22 buckets. 2
2 for 22 left on the clock. Ball goes up. Hyden player. Again, Hyden kick it forward. Scotty Parr to Trent James. He's kicked it straight down the throat of the Trav Hewlett. Hewlett. Good body use of the body. Play on. He kicks it into that 50. No, just shy of the 50. The Hyden player juggles it. Tom James makes amends. Is it Tom James?
Yeah.
Yes. Tom James, he's got to get it moving. Kicks along, there's a good fly there, but no mark. Mitch Moritz, I think it is, or is it Mackenzie Brown? Back to Trent James. He puts it on the boot, drives it up to the 50. Corrigin players dive in on it. Looking for a holding the ball, not coming. Yeah. 13 goals, 886. 11 goals, 874. Corrigin need it down the other end pronto. Any chance to draw the game. Hyden tying it up on their half-forward flank. In front of the Hyden Hotel. Nutrient Ag scoreboard.
Are they throwing it in or throwing it up?
Throw in. On the far side. Ball comes in. Ruckman go at it. Corrigin have got to get it down the other end straight away. They've got the ball out. Spits out the back of the pack. That's Bow looking there. Nicholas Bow. Ball over the boundary. Round 2, Sports Power. Anzac Day clash between the Corrigin Tigers, Hyden Kalgarin Saints. Not much time left to go here. Ball again forward into the forward half for the Hyden Kalgarin Saints. The ball will run over the boundary line. Throw in, says the umpire. The Saints might have it here. Throw in. Good hands. Corrigin, got to get it moving. It'll be a record if they can jag this. Ball gets pumped up to the 50. Both at it. Hyden player waiting out the back, gets the hands. Good play. Another one. They've just got to keep possession. They've done that. Scotty Parr dives on it. Corrigin still in a chance here. There's the siren. Hyden Kalgarin Saints victors. 13 goals, 886 have defeated the Corrigin Tigers. 11 goals, 874. The reigning premiers 0 and 2 in 2026. Hyden on the scoreboard. First time this year. Fantastic game of football on Anzac Day. Happy camper if you're a Hyden Kalgarin Saints player or supporter. Valiant effort. by the Corrigin Tigers. Terrific game of football. We'll take a short break and wrap things up out here at Hyden Oval in the Macintosh and Sun Eastern Districts Football League.